Hello, back with the sketch series. It's Terry. I've got a sketch here which I'm thinking I don't have to alter it too much. But every time I've seen Janet or anybody else, well, Janet from RTS or anybody else work with a sketch, I just couldn't figure out how that could usually work for them. But I tried it a few times. I really liked it, and but lots of times you have to kind of go off the sketch depending on what's going on. So today we are going to do the other twin. This is Alexandria, and this is actually on Halloween. And it was so funny because her mom was getting ready, and we already knew what she was wearing. Well, her mom wasn't dressing up. She was just getting ready because we were going to go over to my other daughters. And Alex came in and she starts putting on eyeshadow and all that stuff. She was actually going to be a mermaid, so I think that's kind of what she had on these stockings. But she stood in there in her mom's shoes. I took the picture and her mom's like, "Don't take a picture of my messy bathroom." It's like, sometimes a grandma's got to do what a grandma's got to do. I mean, for Pete's sakes. When you see your granddaughter doing something adorable, you have to take a photo. So anyhow, the sketch I'm working with today is going to be, whoops. I always have a hard time getting it right into my lens because I'm looking on another screen. But this one here. Now, I will be changing it up a little bit because I'm going to be putting the title right where these butterflies are, well, across here. And otherwise, everything is kind of similar, because I'm going to tell you where I'm going to have to alter a few things. But I really love the sketch. I thought it was so cute, and it does pretty much work for this. So I am using Fashionista, and it is by Echo Park, and I've already used it once in my excuse me, I'm gonna have to cough for a second. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm still not over this virus, but I feel a lot better today. At least I don't have the grovelly voice that I had the last few days. Now my husband, when he gets the weird voice, he sounds like Barry White. Do you think I could sound like some sexy hussy or something? Instead of just some weird other man voice. So ridiculous. But, okay, now where was I? Okay, this is the Fashionista paper. It's by Danny Mogstad. Sorry if I got that wrong, and it's Echo Park. It's super cute. I got it at TJ Maxx. I have to tell you, I would go in there and I would spend so much money. This is before, you know, COVID, when they had so much stuff. And I put off buying it a couple times. I kept thinking, what would I use it for? But anyhow, I think I was there with my daughter, and I said, what would I use it for? And so she's just like listing off things that I would use it for. So it's like, okay, I bought it, and this is my second time using it, and I could have probably bought two. But so anyhow, that's the papers I'm using, and the stickers. I've already pulled off the ones that I plan on using, and I will get to those here shortly. Okay, these, I mean, I really wanted to use, I love this, but it's like, it was, excuse me, just too busy with everything else. I have to keep drinking and that, and then I just, now I'm burping from it, and excuse me, I'm really sorry about that. But, I'll try to cut it out. But anyhow, it's like I really wanted to use this, but it was like all the ones that I wanted to use just ended up so busy. So I narrowed it down to these here. And anyhow, it's like, okay, I decided I'm really loving doing a mat, and so I'm gonna put this on here, and actually this is gonna go so fast, I'm just gonna go ahead and just tape it down. Okay, what did I do with my T-square? I don't think I need it for this. Usually if I get the corner right, I do pretty good. And I cut off 5/8, I think it was. Okay, and then here is what I started with, because that is, whoops, that is like my sketch. But as soon as I put the pictures on it, it's like I lost all my things. So it's, you know, all the stuff that made the paper so cute. So I ended up going a little bigger. I was at my friend's laying this out, and I said, I guess I gotta go bigger, go home. So I went big because I didn't want to go home without my project done. So I used the bigger piece of this, and this is what's on the back. And I have no love for this. My friend said, oh, you could use that for something, and I said no. You know, some things you love, some things you don't. Okay. And I am actually just a ruler. Sorry if my head gets in here, especially because my hair looks so fab since I've been sick. Okay. Let's slide it over just a smidgen more. So it's more to the right side. There's about probably 1/2 inch on this other paper. And then since I wanted to use this and I cut the other one already, I had to split this up. So it's gonna be right about in here. Oh, I gotta cheat again. I thought I wrote this down, but I did not. And of course, because I've washed my hands so much, or because they're so dry, who knows why, but it's like I just can't push my phone button and expect it to work. So annoying. Okay. And so this is up probably about 1.5 inches from the bottom of this, so I'm just gonna guesstimate there. And this I'm gonna bring almost all the way over to this edge, but leaving like probably about 1/4 inch. And gotta make sure I do have the one. I know it's one way I don't have the right height. Now I'm going to flip this around because now the one side is bigger. Okay. Make sure I got it the right way. Bring it down so I can see it, maybe not get my head in the shot. I feel pretty embarrassed if I go to look at this and my head's sticking there. I think I'm on what day? I think I'm almost at a week. So definitely should be getting better. Okay, and then, oh, I forgot my other piece here. This actually has to go under here. Okay, and it goes over, I think I want to just pull that up. Okay. This here, I love this paper too. This is the back of the flower. It's like, two of my favorite papers and they're together. So, and this, I did have that wrote down, how far it goes over. Okay, it goes over almost an inch. Okay, I'm gonna turn this way. So in the sketch, there's only one strip here, but I am gonna make it 2 strips. Because when I laid this here, which this is one of the other papers I really wanted to use, it just looked too monotonous. But look at what that does. Love, 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 love it. Okay. And I'm gonna try to center it. And remember, if you're doing this, that some of these papers are going in a certain direction with this paper pad or paper kit. Okay, I might just have to wing it because, let me see if I can just, that's it. I don't know if any, this is one of the rulers from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if anybody's got one that fits tighter to it. I mean, that would definitely be better. Tighter to the paper because there's so much thickness in this part here. Okay. But it gets the job done. Half the time I just wing it. Okay, now back to this piece, and which one is it? This way? Yeah, okay. So this one goes over this, which I kind of like it because it kind of does the, kind of like, almost like a weave. You're going over, and now it's going to be under. So I like that. Okay, and I'm bringing this so I have about 2 of those little flower things there. Or those, they're actually kind of like a circle and a square. Okay. Okay, that looks like it has to be correct. And then Alex is going to go about here. And it was funny because every time I picked up these pictures of her, I kept thinking, oh, I like to see them kind of crooked. So, so that's, it's like this one I kind of have her straight. And I'm going to just leave just a little smidgen, or do I want it over this? I think I'm going to just leave like a little smidgen. Or maybe just butt it right up against that stripe. So that one I'm going straight, and this one I'm going crooked. Her mom's just gonna love that I did this on YouTube with her, all the extra stuff she has on her counter there. It actually did look too bad. It's so funny. It doesn't look bad in the photos at all. Okay, and then in our picture we have a tag here. We have the title here, but I'm gonna run the title up at the top because I have this super cute, one of the, what is it, 3x4 cards, except for I cut it down because it was just like too much green. I liked how it kind of had this deco line, black line running around it, and it says chase your dreams in your favorite heels, of course. So I thought that is so perfect for this. And so I cut it down, and then I also matted it just because it looked better laying against all this other stuff. Okay. And I am going to kind of coming close to her. And it looks like it's straight to me. Okay. And so I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna put glasses here because she wears glasses and these were so adorable. I thought they're even her color, they're pink. She's the one who wants to know, you know, if I do a scrapbook page of her, why isn't there any pink in this layout? So we got that. And we got plenty of pink for her. She's gonna love this. And I'm gonna put this little lipstick here. Oh, I got a little more wax paper than what I need. Okay. And then I have this little compact. And I'm gonna just kind of bring it in, so I'm kind of covering up the little corner. Okay, and then over here in this bottom corner, which in our sketch that we're using, they kind of have this whole area filled up where I'm gonna have more up here, and so I have two designated areas over here. So I've almost done the opposite with the embellishments. Okay, and I'm going to, oh, this is my comma when I'm speaking is okay. It's so funny. My daughter had a this little foster boy. He's so adorable. He's back with his dad now. It's so awesome because his dad's a really good guy. It was the mother that was the problem. But anyhow, I was, you know, it's like, it's been a long time since I had to take care of little tiny kids. And anyhow, I was taking care of him one day when she was running the other kids to gymnastics or something. And so I'm like just checking off the things on my list. Oh no, it was when my daughter had a surgery. But anyhow, I'm checking off things in my list in my head, and I go, okay. And so pretty soon he was doing okay. He was such a little love. These stickers are good, but kind of take my wax paper too. I'm just gonna kind of, I thought this is a perfect high heel for right here because it's actually the color of the high heel that she's wearing. So that's perfect. I'm gonna see if I can bring this one down just a little bit more. Okay. And then up in the top here, it has that little tag. And that's one of the things that, I love tags and I rarely use them. But since it's in my sketch, I get to use it. I'm pretty thrilled about that. And so I'm gonna stick it here. But before I do that, I'm gonna build this just because I think it will be easier. My little embellishments on here. And this paper is not from the kit. I needed to have something solid because there was too much going on here. And so my friend goes, oh, I'll go out and get you a pink. I was like, yay. Because I had, it's like I go over there and I bring everything but the kitchen sink. But of course it's the sink that I need, and then she has to go and find me something. So. And I'm going to put this, oh no, I don't want that there. I want to put the shoe first. I kind of had a whole different arrangement, and then when I put it on here, it's like, oh no, I want that to go this way. I love this little gift because it kind of looks like, you know, one of those little Tiffany packages, which I would have never known, but my daughter has got one. So it's perfect that it's going on her daughter's little thing here, her little layout. So I'm putting that there. And so that's gonna tuck in right here. And I'm just doing the taping now, and then I will go through with my wet glue and tape everything down so it stays where it's at. And I'm putting this here underneath her picture, but I don't want it to go out from, I don't want to see the edge here. And it looks like it's pretty straight. And I'm going to kind of pull it up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to put Mom's shoes right here. And so you can see my title takes up a lot of space. And I do have to glue it down because it won't even stick to the wax paper. Oh, let me see if it does stick to this. Oh, these letters, it's like, I love them. I've been trying to use them for like the longest time. And they never ever match. And now I used it on her brother's page, the last one I did, and now I'm using it again. So I thought, never use it, and now all of a sudden I'm using it for everything. Now it just takes the right one. So I will just re-glue these when I'm done with the video, because that will take a little bit longer. I just thought this is a pretty quick layout when you're using everything from the same kit. I mean, the only thing I really added to it was the, oh, I might have to turn this. Janet says it's better to stack them. You can tell I just want to be Janet when I grow up. She scrapbooks like I like. That's why I like watching her. Okay, do I still have it all lined up here? Yep. Now, I never know if I have these S's right or not. And I'm assuming that they were right when I put them on the wax paper, but I might have flipped that S. Who knows? Oh, I had such horrible chills when I first got sick. I just thought I was just cold, because sometimes our house just seems cold. But it's like, I got up out of bed to pee, in the middle of the night, and it was like, I just couldn't stop shaking. It was horrible. It was like my hands were shaking so bad, and it was just unbelievable. And today I'm like just the opposite. It's so warm. Oh, I'm so glad that my camera chirps whenever it quits recording, because it did it again. Oh, and before I glue this one on, I'm gonna have to file it. This, oh, looks like I punched it out of cardboard. These are those cardboard stickers, and again, it's something I picked up at Hobby Lobby. No, it wasn't. Tuesday morning. And I really think they're adorable. But yeah, these cardboard ones, they don't stick very well. But I sure like the looks of them. Okay, I hope I just knocked that O right out of the way. Okay, let me see. Let me try, make sure I'm not gonna knock them around anymore. Okay, and then I was gonna use this because that's what it looks like in our sketch. But, and I love doing the whole, you know, gluing the twist around and everything, the strings. But when you look really close at her stockings actually have little bows on her stockings, which I think is so funny. So I guess you can't put those on wrong. So anyhow, let me pull in a little bit more. I think once it turned off, it was just pulled in. So I've already went ahead and made the bow, and then I am going to trim it off. And I bought this ribbon at a place called the Flower Factory up in Indianapolis, and it's like they had these big bolts of everything, so I'll have these until Jesus comes. But I love this ribbon, and it's like I have it in 2 or 3 colors. I think I have blue and this turquoise color or teal color, and it's kind of minty, and then I have a pink too. And I'm just going to use one of the glue dots, adhesive dots, to put this on. But I'm just amazed, you know, when you use a sketch, how much faster it goes. You know, just sometimes it's like, it's hard for me to commit to one. I'm gonna have to just glue this down right now. And, but it's like, you know, you're committing to your own if you, either regardless. So I guess it doesn't matter. This one on, and hopefully I can wait and glue the rest on afterwards. Now I'd like to use this little, excuse me, I'm gonna have to take a drink. This little sticker that says it's a girl thing. I just can't decide where. Excuse me again. I think thing. I don't know where to put it. Kind of don't want it to look like it's right in front of her face. Oh, maybe right underneath the shoes. Okay, if it seems like I disappeared for a few minutes, it's because I did. I did turn off the camera, but I know I kind of went silent there for a minute. It's because I just had this major cough go on. So I went ahead and glued down the letters, and I'm getting that to stay down, and actually it must be down because my scissors aren't even touching it. Okay, and I think the only thing I have left to do on this is, I will date it later. It's actually from October 31st, 2021, because it was Halloween day. And I got to get a good picture of her brother. He was dressed up like one of those people abducted by an alien, and it was just so funny. He was just so into it, and then him running around. I think it's so hilarious. Okay, and I have these gorgeous little enamel dots in this turquoise color that totally match her shoes. And so I'm just gonna sprinkle them somewhere here. And see, I got 3 things down there, so I either need 2 or 4 to make my odd number. And maybe I'll do 4, because gosh, I hate to quit with 2. How sad would that be? Okay. And over here, now I counted this as one of my things, so I actually have 4 things going on over here. And that, when I glue this down, it will stay better. I love these Gina Marie dots. They're so cute. Okay. And this thing, I've actually got like 4 things going on over here with the bow. So okay. And do I want any over here? I think I might put a couple over here too. And the little tiny ones. Yes, I love it. So I will journal on this and just tell about what I've told you guys and put the date on it, and it will be done. Let me kind of, guess I start here. I think it turned out really cute. And I will let you go, and I will have stills at the end. And I might even do another video today. I do have another one laid out. And so I will see you shortly. If not today, very soon. Thanks for watching. Wait a minute, I forgot to ask you guys. Because do you guys like working with a sketch? Do you always work with a sketch? Do you rarely work with a sketch? I'm just curious about it. Because this is my, well, after I do the one that I got for the next video, that will be probably the 4th time I've worked with a sketch, because I know I did it before, but I did have to alter it quite a bit. But even altering it, I mean, I felt like it went so much faster. So yeah, down in the comments, please let me know how, if you prefer working with one, do you do it often? So I'm just curious on that. Thank you.